Welcome back to Advanced English Language Academy. This is Yasin, your English language instructor. How are you today? Are you okay? There was a comment on our last video. One of our viewers asked whether we can learn English at home or without going to academies. Is it possible? So it is one of the most difficult topics, one of the most difficult questions to be answered. If you ask me, everyone has his or her own point of view, but I have a different point of view. To me, I think it's very much difficult to learn English without going to academy or without taking ESL classes. To me, it's almost impossible. I don't think that a person can learn English just sitting at home. No. Yes, if he is taking online class, for example on Zoom or on Meet, if he is taking online class, and if there is someone to guide him or her, so that's right. Yeah, that's right. He can learn English. But if he has installed an application, he has installed some dictionary, and he thinks that he learned English from just applications, it's impossible. It's very difficult. Doing so, you are causing a big trouble to yourself. Okay? What are you doing? Because two types of students come here to my academy. One says he doesn't know anything about English, and I'm very happy to receive him because his pot or his bowl is empty. You can put fresh water inside it or into it, so it's not a problem. And the other student says that he has a good command over English, but he wants to master. So I just get a little bit confused because his bowl isn't, or we can call it a pot. You can't put fresh water inside it because his bowl isn't empty. So when you go to dictionaries and applications and these kinds of things, now I'm not against using dictionaries, applications. They are of great help, but when you are an English language student. If you think that these kinds of things like gadget learning, like dictionaries, like spoken apps or spoken dictionaries, like translators, they can help you learn English. You can never learn English. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm saying again that these applications are of great help, but if you are already an ESL student and if you are already going to an academy and you have already been taking English language classes, then these auxiliary things like YouTube, like applications, they are of great help. They can improve your English. Again, I say that if you are taking online class, there is a teacher to guide you. There is someone to tell you, to show you your mistake. So then it's fine to learn online. But if you don't have a teacher and you have just downloaded some applications, you go to YouTube. Even I'm telling you, my videos can't help you learn English. I'm telling you, okay? It's by the way, it's very strange. The teacher, a YouTuber, is telling you that his video can't make you learn English. My videos will be of a great help when you are already a student, when you have been taking English language classes, or if you get confused in some topic and you have been studying English, you get confused in a topic, you come to my channel and you just clear your confusion. That's right. But if you want to learn English from YouTube, that's also not possible. I'm sorry, because it's you know about the catalytic agent. Things happen under the catalytic agent. The catalytic agent doesn't function that way, that actively, but a process cannot happen without it. Teachers' instructions are very important, okay? For example, if a student is coming to academy, he'll be teaching under the supervision of his, he'll be learning under the supervision of his teacher. So when he learns, the teacher will show him his mistakes, while the internet can show you your mistakes. You go to the internet. Internet is something, it cannot focus on your individuality. It can't give you individual attention, while the teacher can. The teacher knows which area of yours has to be improved and which area of yours is already strong. So when you grow up under the supervision of teacher, you will be a good speaker of English. And if you just think that sitting at home you can learn English from some apps, it's impossible. Don't do that. Yes, use the apps if you are already a student of English language. So a few things I have mentioned, learning from apps. To that viewer of mine who asked me the question, I'm sorry, you can't learn from apps. Teachers' instructions are very important, very much important. You know what? You just think that a person who is speaking English at home and there is no teacher, there is no class fellow who can tell him that he made this grammatical mistake, this pronunciation mistake. There is no one with him. It's very difficult for him to learn English. But when a student goes to academy, he learns from environment. The teacher listens to him. The teacher finds out his mistakes and the teacher corrects them. So English cannot be learned without instructions. And gadget learning is a very different kind of thing. You know that nowadays AI, Google, everything, they help you improve your subject. Remember, they don't teach you something. They, for example, if you are doing research, so you are already studying that subject in university or in a college. If you are learning English language, so you are already going to English Language Academy. So Google and AI, these things can be of great help if you want to improve that subject. But if you want to learn that subject completely and you haven't been studying it, you haven't been going to university or college, so it's not possible for an application to teach you something. Okay, it can solve your problem within the college, within the university, but it cannot be a university or a college, right? Physical classes are very important. I tell to my students, I'm telling you, my viewers, that you have to take physical classes. Again, I just gave you a very long lecture about how important teachers' instructions are. So a teacher plays the key role in a student's English competency. Okay, so again, to that viewer of mine who asked me the question, I gave you a very long lecture that English language cannot be learned without teacher's instructions. If there is someone to correct you, if there is someone to tell you your mistakes, if there is someone to bring you to the right track in English, so that's right. But English language is not taught by teachers. English language is taught by instructors. Instructor means you are doing something and I'm only there to guide you. For example, you have to walk on this road and I'm only instructing you that you will go on this way and that way and that way. Now I will not go with you on that road. You will go yourself. So English language instructors instruct you to learn English. Without instructions, you will have a lot of problem. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. Keep smiling. Wish you all the best.